Right, I think we're live. Hopefully I got the levels right. I'm back, baby. Okay. I think, I'm just doing a quick check. But I think we're alright. I did have a quick rundown and recorded audio levels earlier and it sounded not too bad. It might be a bit echoey just because the room's a bit unfinished still, but I think we're there. Okay, welcome to the stream. So, what we're going to be playing today is Dungeon Crawler. So, I've been playing this game a bit in the last couple of weeks, just chilling. Pixie's wanted me to play it quite a few times because she's really enjoying watching it as well. It's just a fun game. So it reminds me of Slay the Spire a little bit. It's definitely taken inspiration from that. So, you know, the enemies have tents, you take it in turns, but you're essentially building a deck throughout the entire thing. And the whole gimmick is, well, you'll see in a bit, it's a claw machine. It's really cool, I really enjoy it. I've had a good time with it. So I thought I'd just do a few runs of this evening, just to warm back into being a streamer. It's been so long. Right, let's get on with it. So as you can see, I already have done a few of the characters. These ones that are gold, the ones I've already cleared, and I've unlocked a fair few just from playing, just in general. And yeah, each of them obviously just have a different ability. So I think I'm just going to play as Sir Bunalot to begin with. He's just the basic boy. Higher health and starts with 5 block. He's definitely meant to just be the entry level player. And he just gets 10 of the basic attack and defense cards, and then a sword that basically deals more damage if you manage to pick it up without picking anything else up, and a similar thing for the shield. So it's kind of a blank slate rule in terms of what synergies you do. Most of these characters have some sort of gimmick to them. So for instance, this character has a companion character. So her build would be mainly centered around that. This character had a Thorns mechanic, which I really enjoyed using. Yeah, and so on. But anyway, today we're going to... Is my mouse running though? I need to get a new mouse. Anyway, we're going to do Sir Bunalot, and we're just going to start this at level 0. I must apologise for the quality of the camera, by the way. In between me moving and renovating, my Razer packed in. So I'm resorting back to this cheap and cheerful one. And the lighting isn't fantastic at the moment because I have no curtain or blinds on the window. So I'm kind of fighting against the natural evening light, which just comes straight through my window at this time of day. So as the night goes on, I'll turn the lights on, hopefully it balances out a bit. But for now, you're going to have to put up with my red face. Right, okay, so this is Dungeon Crawler. So we're just going straight into the fight. And this is what a fight looks like. So we have 2 little blobby guys. These are fire slimes. Lava slimes, sorry. And they're going to each deal 3 lots of 2 damage to us. So we're going to get damaged 3 times for 2. And then we get 2 claws per turn. And yeah, so we just think about balancing our block and our attacks. Right, let's see here. We've got 12 damage incoming, I've already got 5. So if I just sort of go there, that should be enough block to cover us. There seems to be a few swords around here. Let's see if I can grab a few. There, that's not bad. Okay. I could have actually thought about just trying to kill that front one, and then I wouldn't have had to worry about 6 of that damage, but hey, it is what it is. I can probably do that right now, actually, if I just try and grab some of these daggers. That's 1 dead, and we only really need 1 block now if we want to keep full health. Or I can attempt to go a bit more offensive, which I might just do. Okay, we've got the big guy. It's not too bad, and we got some block out of it. Nice. And this should be easy clap. Nice. So at the end of every single battle, we get 3 rewards, standard roguelike affair. So let's see what we got. We've got Honeyball. This is basically anything that touches it and the machine sticks to it, unless it's in a liquid. We might get to liquids later. We'll just have to see what comes up. We can re-roll if we weren't happy, but I've only got 2 coins anyway, so I think I might just play with this. I don't try and think too much of what's meta. I just like to play by vibes really with this, but the Honeyball's fun. We'll take it. So as you can see, the Honeyball dropped into the machine as well, and it's stuck to the sword and the shield, so it can make it easier to pick up a bunch of stuff, but obviously the bigger it gets, the more girthy it is, so you just got to consider that. Because this game does have, like, consideration for weight and stuff. So neither of these enemies are actually going to be attacking me this turn. One's going to block and one's going to try and heal, so I'm just going to go for this fistful of daggers and see where we get. Surely that kills the front guy. Yeah. And then, let's see, we'll just grab the Honeyball. Cool. Okay, so 5 damage coming in, which we really don't need to worry about. So I'll just focus on dealing damage. There's some knives around here. Might have to go digging for them, mind. And you can see there's like these random little fluffy things in the machine. That's just fluff balls, and generally they do nothing other than just get in your way. But there are synergies that work with them, which I've done before, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so we have Sponge, Poison Grenade, and Greatsword. So this needs liquid, so this doesn't really work with for us at the moment. We could start working on poison. So poison's just basically a stackable damage that ticks off every single time. I can't remember exactly how it works. Deals damage on the start of every turn and reduces the amount of poison by 1. So yeah, it just chip damages them, and if we just obviously if we keep using that, it'll deal a lot more damage. And then Greatsword is just a big swing, which is cool, but it's a bit boring. I think I'm going to go for the Poison Grenade on this one. Sweet. So this is the Perkomatic. So how this works is we're going to spin it, it's going to drop 2 into the bottom, and then we get to choose one of the 2 perks. So let's go for it. And the perks are fun because they can sort of steer your synergy a little bit. Like, there's been quite a lot of times where I've played this where I've chosen where I'm going based on what this gives me. So we start with 3 spikes. Spikes is basically thorn damage, so if you get damaged, it damages them back for the amount of spike value, basically. And this is whenever an enemy dies with 10 or more stacks of frost, heal 5 health. We do not have frost in our build at the moment, so I definitely think we go for the spikes. I can't. There's not many instances where I'd feel like spikes would be a bad thing. Okay, so now we're on the boss floor. So if I go up, we're fighting the boss. The left-hand side is a heal/money room, and then to the right we have, I believe it's the Mystic Mabel character, 54 Tuna. Why did I call her Mystic Mabel? Okay, and this character's interesting. So I have 2 choices. I can either choose to not use her for the entire dungeon, but I get rarer items, or I can keep her around and sort of force more synergy my way. I think both of these are just as fun. Considering how I've just got a basic poison thing, I might go this way, and then we could go for the poison buffs. So I might just do that this time around. So we can choose this, the poison token, so increase the chance to get items that interact with poison. So that's the gist. So when we get rewards now, there'll be more chance of getting things that have poison synergies. And then this way, this is the Granny's room, which gives us health potions and money. We don't need any health, so I'm just going to dig here and hope they get some money. That was terrible. Never mind. It's very rare that I have any tangible money after the first boss encounter. Between bosses, there are rooms that you can spend your money in, which are handy, but I don't think I'm going to have enough here to warrant it. So let's grab that poison grenade. Let's start stacking poison. What this guy does? Who is he? The giant plant slime. He's adding items to the machine. I think he adds spores, which inflict poison to me, so I need to be careful of that. Okay, so he should take some damage from his poison. Yeah, there's the spores. I believe these just apply poison. Yeah, receive 3 poison. That shouldn't be concerning. I will get healed to full health after this fight, so I'm not too worried. The game does scale quite quickly, so we're doing to start thinking about this. I'm gonna pick one up, but hey, it's cool. There we go. Right. Dunk. That wasn't the best, but we're full blocked at least. There's a lot of daggers here. Okay, nice. We might be able to take him out. Yeah, we should have lethal here. So focus entirely on weapons. Nice, that should be it. Yeah. Okay, so now we get a reward from this as well. And these are used generally better. These are like perks and stuff. And some of these perks don't end up in the perk-o-matic, so. Right, reroll coupon. Get a free reroll, so we get 1 free of this every encounter, which is cool. This heals us 5 health, and this increases our general damage by 10%. I'm tempted to reroll these, to be honest, or I could get the reroll coupon for future investment. Because if we're doing poison, I don't think this stacks with poison. And we don't really know if we need to worry too much about our health regeneration right now. So I might just go for this. And I've got 11 coins to spend, so on the left is like a multi-combat room and another treasure, like a perk-o-matic. And on the right we have the ability to dispose of items in our claw machine, upgrade them, or change the material, which does come up from time to time. Change the material is really interesting, like you can make them magnetic and stuff. I really like that mechanic. But I don't think I have the money to make it worth it, so I think I might just go this way. So, we have some damage coming in, so I'll probably go for this and hope that honey ball gives us a bunch. Oh, no, that went great. We'll try again. Yeah, it's fine. We're blocked and deal some damage. I can't remember what he puts in the machine. He's going to put something in the machine, but I'm not sure what he does. Barracudo. He's going to heal. I think he might add bombs, actually. I'm not sure. I'm just going to go for a fistful of assault right now. Okay. We might be in a position here where we never have to find out. Let's just grab some weaponry and hope for the best. Yeah, he's dying before he puts anything in. Okay, and this guy's not that big of a deal. What does this buff do again? Holy Shield reduces the incoming damage to 1 for 1 turn. So this is essentially intangible from Slay the Spire. So it's probably best that I just focus on applying poison and blocking. Boom, 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 boom. And then just take some block. Just playing the slow game right now. He's going to heal. I think we can get lethal this turn, though. He's going to take 6 damage straight away, so let's make that 9. Ah, I hate it when that happens. Sword's balancing here. You're right. If we get a big enough like fistful of stuff, it can potentially knock it in. But I think we'll have to grab that health. We'll have to grab this to achieve that. Oh no, we're not booping it in. It's dead anyway this turn. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Ring of Strength. I really like Ring of Strength. Not valid for this one, but we have our synergy. That's what this means. Poison Dagger. Attacks the nearest enemy 5 and damage applies poison. So of course we're going for that. Let's do the Perkamatic again, see what we get. That's the damage one. Ghostly Connection. Ethereal items have a 30% chance to not disappear after being collected. And then critical hit chance by 10%. I've had this Ghostly Connection one quite a few times, and I still can't figure out what an ethereal item is. I genuinely don't know what distinguishes one. I'm going to pick it up, because the other side isn't really helping us. So I might find out this run. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I can probably grab the Poison Dagger now, though. So our win condition here is to stack poison. That's what we're gunning for. I don't think we're quite there yet. That should kill him. Nice. Can I get that flask? Oh, don't fall. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we should be able to get them. Oh, I undershot. I was hoping to get the dagger and the flask there. It's alright. GG's. Okay, so we've got Snowball for 4 Frost. The Plastic Shield is basically a big block to begin with, but every time we use it per round it gets weaker. Attacks the last enemy for 3 damage and shrinks 3 items. The shrink thing's interesting, but I don't think it's necessary. I think this is a call for a reroll. Removes all stacks of poison from you. This doesn't help us out immediately. Increase the chance to trigger lucky items inside a small race by 20%. We don't do it, we don't have anything lucky. Increases block by 5, collects all ice items at a small radius, increases block. We don't have that either. I might go for another reroll, to be honest. Let's do that. Ooh, we've got another Poison Dagger. That might be the play. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so these are the question mark encounter rooms. So this Harley Quinn style character will always give you like a random room to get stuff, usually involving these spike balls. This is the Tentacle Claw, so this will be pixelated in Japan. But basically it just attaches to anything it drops onto, so naturally the player's wanting that treasure chest. But you almost always get spikes doing it. Serrated Blade attacks the nearest enemy and deals damage for each stack of poison on the enemy. So this, we're probably leaning towards our win condition here. Stack poison, then use this blade. So we're cooking. So let's start stacking poison. I mean, it's not even gonna matter. It's over before it began here. Get wrecked, chicken. Oh, they landed nicely. So this is what I like about this game. Like, Slay the Spire is very methodical, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Slay the Spire is a worse game, it's not. It's objectively one of the best games in its genre. But like, I've been having a little childish fun with this, just because there's strategy, but there's also that slight crane game variance, which I quite enjoy. Like, sometimes it can just screw you over if you undershoot. It's a very addictive loop. Paperclip, this is a strength buff thing, this is a critical hit thing, and this water bottle fills the machine with water, so this wouldn't work with our honey ball. If we put this in, and then we filled our machine with water, the honey ball would stop working. But there are things that do benefit from water. We're not taking this today, though. We're rerolling. Leech. Removes all poison stacks from the nearest enemy and heals me for 1 health for each removed stack. That's interesting. Like, I don't... Like... It could be a cool fringe thing to have. Like, if I'm falling short. I don't know whether the sacrifice of a claw to heal necessarily would benefit me late game. But at the same time, I've never had the leech before, so I'm tempted to pick it up. Anyway, it looks from the nearest enemy, which I need to be wary of. Whatever, we'll take it. Right. Is this the transmuter guy? No, it's her. I get their symbols mixed up. Okay, so do you want to carry on getting poison? Or is there anything else we want to grab as well? We got deal damage or increase your damage, dodge tokens. I quite like spikes. I like sort of layering them into any strategy I'm doing. I think it's quite fun. Layering poison and then just tanking damage could be a valid tactic. Or getting stuff to heal. Actually, healing might be a good idea. I'm gonna go for the healing one. I could skip it if I want to. But yeah, I'll just take the healing thing. And I think I'm gonna go for the money here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right, boss time. This guy is Knight Commander of the Order of Defenderlot. He's big, he's bad, he attacks a lot. He's gonna deal 20 damage to me, isn't he? So let's get some defense. Take advantage of that honey ball while it's there. See, I wanna try and pick the serrated blade up. I hope I don't pick the leech up. No, we're good. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, so we are slow with just chipping damage on him, which is nice. And as long as I'm getting those poison builds every turn, the serrated blade's gonna get stronger. As long as the health's there, I think the play is just get a bit of poison, get the serrated blade, get a bit of poison, and get the serrated blade. But this guy does block, which is a shame. Okay, we've got 30 damage incoming here, so we need to be careful. Hopefully grab some shields. Yeah. I might go for the full block here. I'll just grab this. That's exactly it. That's exactly enough. And he'll take damage 3 times. Yep. We might be lethal after this. 10 damage incoming. That's perfect. Now is this gonna grab everything? Nice. Very nice. And then 2 damage, attack me for game. Oh no, he blocked it. Shit. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it is not fine. Oh, I should die to poison. Whatever. We're alright. There we go. I could really stand to get more of an economy, because money's not going up super fast. Each attack applies oh! We'd be stupid to not take this, wouldn't we? I'm not even going to read these. This is definitely the thing we want. Okay, so we've got chance rooms on both sides, and then we've got random events, bunny, and combat. I'll go this way. So, that last buff is going to be awesome because literally everything's applying poison now. This is now a poison build. So this potentially can get quite ridiculous. Oh yeah, he puts the jumpy spikes in, doesn't he? So whenever you see a glowing purple thing like that, they periodically like just spring, which can be quite annoying. Especially when they jump over the machine and just deal damage to you. Okay, this is gonna heal this is gonna heal him, but that's fine. Just go for that and hope. We're probably just gonna raw dog him here. Just. Nice, that's lethal. Yeah. Toxic Bulwark. I've not seen this one before. Increases block by 15. Permanently increases the amount by 3 if an enemy dies from poison while the item is inside the machine. That's awesome. Again, I'm taking it. So we keep the Bulwark around and hope we kill via Toxic. That's the idea. If we do that, then some of the harder enemies that scale the damage quicker will be less of a headache. So for now, we're aiming to not touch that shield. Let's just get a fistful of poison here. Never mind. Does that attack only deal damage based on poison? Yeah, okay, so it has the potential to deal 0. That's interesting. That'll kill poison, that gets Toxic Bulwark up. Oh, we've got synergies going. This is when the game gets nice. Right. Okay, can I make him die to poison? I don't think I can. I could just stall it out, I suppose. I might stall it out. Wait, skip it. I pressed the enter button because it told me it was going to skip my turn. Oh well. Right. Turns water into ice water. No, thank you. We don't need that. Honeyball. I don't even think Honeyball's necessary for what we need anymore. Like, I'm potentially removing this when it's most convenient. Okay, this turns water into hot chocolate, which heals. So we don't need this. We don't need this. We could add another dagger. Like, imagine if we could just saturate our machine with daggers that now deal a point of damage per poison. That could be. I can never think of a really valid point to take the basic dagger, but I might just do it this time and just try and completely swap. Well, that did unlock me a new character, Garbage Greg. Okay. What do we have here? Gauntlet, get 2 luck every time I use an item. Plus 10 frost including silver, roll 2 coins. Do I want any of this for my machine? I don't think I need any of this, so I'm not going to play that game. What's that? Snow Globe applies 10 frost to everyone, including yourself. I don't want that either. Credit card attacks the enemy for 1 damage. No, I'll do this a few times, see if I get anything. No. Oh, now we're talking. Another serrated blade. I think I might pick up. That's the thing. Do I need one? Because it's quite a big item, and it's kind of like, as long as I can stack the machine correctly, I'll be using it every turn, potentially on the second turn. So I don't even know if I need 2 of them. The light levels are starting to get decent again. Although it still looks quite red. That might be a camera quality thing. I'm actually going to leave the room, I think. I think at this point I would rather be making my stuff stronger. But for now, we're going to go in here. Because this is the shredding room. So this lets me get rid of items from our deck at a cost. So let's think. I don't think I'm bothered about the honey bowl anymore. I think I'm taking that out. Same with like the small sword. Just take some stuff out that's not very synergistic. And I might just take a few of the shields out as well, just to thin things out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we've got two options for bosses here. This one, I believe, is a moth character which reflects attacks back. And this character takes items out of your pool and holds on to them until the end of the fight. I think I'm probably better off with this one, because reflect damage doesn't count towards poison, and I'm kind of still in a position where I would like all my items on hand, so I think I'm going to go this way. Do I want anything from Fifi again? I mean, I could do this just to generate some economy. I might go for this, or do these stack, I wonder? For science. If I collect you, do you stack? So I should have two of these now, right? Yeah, two of them. But I don't know if having two accounts for anything. But we'll find out. Let's get a bit of money from Granny. That was a good one. Right. My boy Mothilda. Yeah, so I do think having a lot more... Yeah, getting more daggers could actually be the play, because I can then just stack poison. Nice. But I do think this needs to scale a lot quicker than it already is. Unfortunate. See, I could go here, but I really don't want to catch this leech because it'll just remove this poison stack. I think I might block. So is this realistic? But by 21, yeah, it is permanently gaining them. That's cool. So I could just play the long con with the block. Just slowly give this guy poison. Oh, it looks Toxicol. I'm going to assume it's something to do with the fact I'm using poison. Oh no, drop that leech, please. Drop it. No, I lost all my poison. Gotta build it up again now. I don't know whether I like that leech. I can see it coming in handy during fringe cases. Like, there might be a point where it might genuinely save me. That was shit. Is this the one that... Yeah, he's got dodge, so the next two attacks aren't going to deal damage to him. So I might take advantage of this and just get some block. That said, I'm stacking poison. It doesn't really matter. Because I'm going to assume... Yeah, poison still goes. Be a bit reckless here. I'm gonna go to full health again at the end of the fight, so it's not too concerning. Swing it in. Does that only deal 1 damage per poison? That could be better. So there is an upgrade sort of facility in this, so I'm definitely making the serrated blade the first thing I upgrade, I think. So I need that to pack a bit more of a punch, really. Oh, does that what gave me poison then? Is that him, or have I just ignored something? I swear I got damaged then by something. Not sure. There we go. Okay, so Catsuit, retain up to 1 dodge between turns. We're not dodge build, critical strength. 50% of your poison gets removed at the end of each turn. I'm going to reroll this. Noxious Cape, at the end of your turn, gain 10 block for every poisoned enemy. It's got to be this, hasn't it? It's got to be that. Okay, so we do have the Smith here, which I'm definitely going to go for this time, because we need to get some of these things stacked up. So yeah, Serrated Blade Plus. It's now going to deal 2 damage per poison. So, absolutely. Bulwark would be a good upgrade, but we haven't got the funds. Getting the grenade might be a good idea. We'll go for the grenade for now. We really need to get an economy really going. I don't think I'm going to even be able to afford to do that. I mean, okay, it costs a coin a go. Go on. Oh wait, this went down one. I wonder if that's how many I need to get to before I hit the jackpot. Oh no, it's going up. Never mind. Good old gambling. I might as well gamble it all away now. Hey! What's that one? I don't know what that is. Slow down. Poison flask doubles the nearest enemy's poison. Nice. I'll take that. And then we'll just gamble it all away. Sweet. That's the vaccine buff. I mean, for free, I'll take it. Oh, we got another one. Nice. Oh, wait. Do we only get 2? Oh, okay. Doubles the nearest enemy's poison, and I am less poison. That's fine. Okay, so big combat plus treasure. I mean, it's gonna be the treasure. Boom. Okay, front boy's dead. Makes Bulwark stronger. Nice. This Noxious Cape's going to come in clutch. I just need... Is it at the end of my turn? Yeah, so... 2 poison enemies, 20 damage, 25... Yeah, that's fine. So I might slowly have to not worry too much about shields now. I might be able to... I might have to take some shields out of the machine at the next point. Ooh. Can I get defend? In fact, I'm going to skip. Let him die to poison. Make Bulwark stronger. Okay. Candle apply forward, fire. Increases strength and applies fire to myself and strength. No, thank you. No. I could go for the piggy bank. That'll give me some, that's like some form of economy, I suppose. Okay, what did we get? Ooh, Rexy plating. Get a block each time an item is added to the machine. If we could remove the requirement to gather block from the machine, apart from Bulwark, that could be quite good. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to grab that flask as well, especially if it goes. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be actually. That's fine. getting 12, but I'm going to full block from my Noxious Cape, so that's fine. Have some more poison. Front guy's dead. Okay, let's see if we can get that piggy bank. I think we can afford to play a skull game now, which might be really useful for that piggy bank, so just to get some money going for us now. I'm sort of just going to throw myself around here, I think. Okay, front guy's dying. That'll get Bulwark stronger. What's Bulwark on now? 30. Nice. Can we get lethal? Fistful of knives here. Nice. Yeah, I want him to die to poison, but those rocks might dampen that. Yeah, never mind. Can't have it all. Applies 15 soaked. Increased damage taken by 1% reduces the amount of stacks biting at the end of the turn. Winter Gloves converts all frost stacks on you into strength at 2 to 1, and Honey Ball, I'm not bothered about any of those. And this needs to work with fire, which we don't have. Now, I'm going to skip this time. I think all these are just clog. Right, so we've got here... The left-hand guy has a mechanic where he just scales in strength, which can get out of hand very quickly. The right-hand guy is a big slime monster, and I think he summons guys, I think? I feel less scared of the right-hand guy. Truth be told, I've only ever beaten this guy once. And I don't think I'm bulky enough for it right now. So I'm only going to get the 10 block from Noxious Cape. And I could go for Bulwark and stall out a few turns, but I think he's going to outscale me, so we'll go this way. As long as this blob guy doesn't have some random, like, impervious to damage mechanic or something that I'm not aware of, I think we'll be okay. Magnetism and another Noxious Cape. I mean, it stacks. We're having it. Okay, so now I'm getting 20 block per poisoned enemy, which is huge. Yeah, I think I can definitely afford to get rid of some of these smaller shields now. I think the play is just have some poison, sir. Meanwhile, I'm going to sit back. 65 block, that's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had it that high before. Just have all the poison, mate. Have it all. Okay, summoning fellas. A lot of poison stuff only interacts with the front guy, so I just need to... it is in my best interest to get rid of his minions as soon as. So I can keep stacking him. Oh, the grenade's next to the leech. That's unfortunate. I don't want to remove the stack. We'll serrate him. The serrated blade's doing 88 damage a time now, so... We are definitely getting there with damage output. Wow. Okay. Vampire Fangs. You generate 1 health when I deal damage. I don't even think this is necessary right now, to be honest. I don't think we're taking nearly enough health for that to be a problem. Damage done by companions by 20% and increased damage by 10%. I mean, with Serrated Blade, this actually could come into play now. I could reroll, but I think it would be sensible to take this. I've got 61 coins, so I do think I'm going to go in here and start doing some more modding. But the question is, do I want to upgrade? I don't want to remove. I think I'm going to remove as many shields as I can afford to. Yeah, I can get rid of all the small ones. We'll do that. I'm happy with that. Perkomatic or random thingy. I think I'm going to carry on for perks. Run with these. Oh, excuse me. Right. There we go. This machine's looking a lot healthier now. It's one thing that I kind of had to get used to with roguelikes and deck builders, specifically. Like the thinner you can make your deck, the better. Oh, I need to get rid of that leech. It's not doing me any favors. Yeah, before I felt like removing cards from your deck was a bad thing in a lot of cases, but for consistency, it's a no-brainer. I don't want that leech is... I don't want that leech there. It's a terrible place for the leech to be. There we go. Moved him off it. We're good. Whack. I think I could stand to get a bit more thorn damage if I can help it. If I get any more trinkets that increase thorns, I'll take them. Just for a little bit extra damage. It's Steamo! Hey, Grumpy Penguin. That is you, Steamo, isn't it? Or am I completely hazing on that? Good evening anyway, welcome in. It's been too long. Where's my drink? Ah, there it is. It is Steamo. Hope you had a nice weekend. We're playing Dungeon Crawler. Okay, so Dungeon Crawler, it's basically like Slay the Spire. In a sense, it's a deck builder, so every time we do rounds, we get power-ups instead of cards. And these machines all these bits go into a claw machine, and then you get two goes with the claw machine per round to kill enemies with it. It's really good. I really like this game. I think I got it for about £5 on sale or something, and I've had a lot of mileage out of it. But I had a moment to stream tonight, and I want to sort of get used to it again. So that's what we're doing. So currently we're doing a poison build. So I'll quickly show what we've got actually. So these are the items we've got. So just for a general example, when we pick one of these up, attacks the nearest enemy for 5 damage and applies 3 poison. So we will grab with a claw, grab it, drop it out, and then this will attack the nearest enemy, give it 3 poison, and poison will just damage them at the start of their turn. So the current build I'm going for is stack a ton of poison. So I've got this that doubles enemies' poisons. This is kind of the win condition. This one, we're basically dealing 2 damage per poison stack on an enemy. So stack a bunch of poison and swing this at them. I've got a few extra bits as well. Like I caught a few more daggers because I actually also have. Where is it? Is it this one? Each attack applies 1 poison. So every single damage I deal gives poison. I also have things like I get 10 block at the end of my turns of poisoned enemies. I'm just generally picking things up that work with it, and just a few extra nice little quality of life as well, like extra damage, plating. I did pick up this leech, which I wanted to experiment with. It takes poison off the enemy and heals my health, which sounds like it would, which obviously does synergize because I'm getting poison, but I'm finding this thing to be more of a headache because it just gets in the way. So I might remove this from the machine. There is removal in this game, so I might take this guy out because he's just getting in the way. But yeah, that's where we're at. So this is the options we've had from this fight. I don't think any of this necessarily works. This turns water into poison water, but for this to work I need a source of water in the machine, so I don't have that. And I think I'd rather save my money than reroll, so I think I'm going to skip this. Okay, so just for your benefit, Steamo, this is the Perkomatic. You spin the machine, you get 2 drop in, and then you get to pick one of them. So what landed first? We've got Fluffy and Critical Strength. So it increases the amount of fluff in the machine by 10, and I get a strength when dealing a critical hit. We have no use for fluff, so I would rather not add more, because fluff does nothing for us. Fluff is basically in every single machine, and normally if you pick it up and drop it, it does absolutely nothing. But there are builds that work with it, like healing you for every fluff you get, and fluff also acquires properties if it's soaked in certain liquids and stuff. Critical hit strength, gain strength when dealing a critical hit with a direct attack. I don't know in this game whether you need to have modifiers to get critical hits at all. Critical hits might be baked in, so I could just go for this and just take the passive benefit when it shows. I might just do that. Right, here we go. Here's an encounter. So just a quick rundown. These symbols, like Slay the Spire, this has definitely just been ripped off from Slay the Spire, this. These tell you what the enemies are going to be doing on their turn. So this guy intends to heal, and this guy intends to buff himself as well as applying 8 damage to me. So we need to take that into account. I start with 5 block, because that's just the trait of this character I'm playing as. I get 3 spikes at the start of my turn, which deals damage whenever they attack me. So that's the board currently. So I can move the claw, and I can just grab something. I think I'm just going to grab this fistful of daggers, because each one of those is going to apply poison. So just throw them in, and you can see them just stacking it, and it's enough to kill the guy. I have a buff that gives me 10 block every time, as long as an enemy is poisoned. So I could either go for block, or I could... In fact, let's just go here. Yeah, because I pick it up, I'm going to get some block anyway from that shield. There we go. See, daggers are like the entry-level thing that you get when you first... Like, the daggers are the first thing you get, and I normally gun to get rid of them because they're just a basic damage. But in this, they're giving us 1 point of poison every time they damage it, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So I'm just going to be grabbing fistfuls and just throw poison at this bat. What's his power? Icy attacks. Each attack applies a frost. So I believe frost weakens my attacks, which I'm dealing poison, so I couldn't care less. That was terrible. That does nothing. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to take his attack anyway. He just buffed himself a bunch, but it's not going to matter, because I'm just going to grab this big sword here and smack him for game. There we go. Okay. So we've got Lucky Shield. This triggers with Lucky abilities, which we haven't got any of. This turns Strength into block, which we don't build Strength in this build. And this is a Frost thing, so let's just reroll once. Okay, so we can get a Poison Grenade, or we can get another Dagger. The Plastic Knife isn't too bad either. The Plastic Knife gives you 15 damage, then it knocks down, it gets weaker. So this will start off stronger. See, even though it synergizes, I don't know whether I need another Poison Grenade. Another Dagger's probably more value, because it's dealing 5 and applying a damage, so it's kind of like 6 damage per type. This game, I do recommend this game, Steamo. Like, it is good fun. I don't know if it's on sale right now. Have a look. It might be on sale. There's quite a few things on sale. It's on at £8.44 at the moment, based on what I can see here. And I've definitely got my I would say it's definitely worth that. I think I might just go for another Dagger, because why not? Okay, so we've got... This guy drops bombs into the machine. This guy scales his strength, and I mentioned before I'm not a fan of this guy. I don't know... This guy could end my run, but I have a bit of a vendetta against this boss because he beats me more than I win. Sorry to interrupt your flow, but have you cut your... Yeah, I have. Keep it a secret. It's a bit crappy at the moment because I'm sort of... Well, Sarah's told me to sort of like train it at the moment. It's honestly, it's a bit unruly at the moment because it's been weighed down for 16 years. So it's, according to Sarah, it will curl up. I might just have to put curling cream in it or something until it actually decides it wants to behave. But yeah, it happened. How do I feel about it? Yeah. I felt it was time. So I just chugged 2 ciders last night to dull my emotions and just. No, it's been something I've been umming and ahhing for a while. My hair, I feel like, has just been. It's not that I didn't like that I had long hair. I loved the fact that I had long hair. Like, I thought it was like kind of like I felt like it was quite. I don't know. I liked my long hair, but it was getting slowly more unruly. It was harder to look after. And even if I wanted to keep my hair long, I think it would have benefited from a deep cut anyway, but just for the health of my hair. So I just sort of said to Sarah, look, if I'm going to do this, we might as well go full hog. So I said, just do it. So she's gone for everything. She's gone for the fade. I've got that weird little Jen Arthur alpaca thing going on. It didn't look too bad, honestly. She was bobby pinning it up because she was sort of like trying to simulate how it should revert after a while. So there is that. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I don't regret it at all. I've not told anyone though. You can always grow it again if you change your mind. Looks alright there. Yeah, exactly. It'll grow back, and it'll grow back healthier, which is also a good thing. But honestly, legitimately, like, I've seen the benefit of it. I'll never say I won't grow it out again because that's just not it. But I didn't feel bad about it at all. I think it's long overdue. So I don't mind, and I do feel like it has taken some age out of me a little bit. Like I do feel like it has taken years off. So that's a benefit. Oh, pardon me. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, and we've kept the hair, and we're gonna send it to a charity as well. So some little girl of alopecia is probably gonna get some hair off my head, which is that's nice. That was Sarah's idea actually, and I'm like, yeah, we're 100% doing that. So there was a bit of faff to sort of get it in a way that we could cut it to like have a little like braid, but like yeah, that's getting donated to charity. So there's some goods come out of it. I think you should act overly fake surprised, and then because I think that'll just be even funnier. Yeah, I honestly didn't think about donating it to begin with. That was Sarah's idea. I was like, no, that's a great idea. Let's do that. It were quite funny actually, because I tell a lie. You're not the only one to know. Sarah's grandparents know, and her French auntie and uncle, purely because I had to I had to go around to the house because I need to get the clippers that were there. So I do have like a clipper set, but it's a smaller one, and there's a bigger one that lived at Sarah's mum's house. So she said go around the corner and go and grab that. And I went, all right then. So I went around the corner, and I had no idea that they had already moved in, because they were going to be moving into that house. So I knocked on the door because I could see them in there through the window, and I saw their car was outside. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to storm in. I'll answer the door like a regular human being. And I was like, how am I going to get around this? I was like, oh yeah, Sarah's asked me to come around and get the clippers if that's all right. And then obviously the questions come up like, oh, who's she clipping or what? And like her uncle, who's French, was like basically like pointing at me, going, hey, just joking, like, hey, for you, yes. And I was like, oui. And then he was just like, no. And I was like, oui. And he went, no. And it was just like this panicked French babbling with her auntie, and it was just really funny because they would just panic. Nah, it was definitely interesting. Anyway, so yeah, Monday's going to be draining my social battery, I think, but we'll take it. I think I'm going to go for this spike thing. I feel like at this point, just getting some extra damage from spikes might be fun. Let's just go for that. Right. This guy, I hate this guy. He's, in my opinion, definitely the hardest sort of boss character. He's, what's his name again? Walrath the Blabarian. And all he does is he just gets, his strength just goes up and up and up. So we need to really act quickly with this guy. We can't dick about. So let's start stacking that poison damage on him. Sexy snake man, yeah, stupid sexy snake man. So you can see now, there's his buff, 4 strength, and he's going to deal 18 damage to us. So we just need to keep an eye on our block and situation. We should be fine this turn because he's going to, we're going to get some block from Noxious Cape. So I'm just going to try and lever as much in as possible. There we go, that's 35 block, so we're fine this turn. 22. We might be okay for outscaling him actually. As long as we don't pick the leech up. Like, if we pick the leech up, we're in trouble. That leech is so gone. Okay, that's going to deal 50 damage to him. We didn't take any damage. Excellent. We need to block for 30. We don't have Toxic Bulwark. So I'm going to have to rely on this big shield. Okay, cool. So we'll have exactly the right amount of block when we end our turn. So I'm just going to go for the Serrate and deal like 128 damage to him. There we go. Okay, yeah, we've got this. We've got this. I'm just going to skip. Oh no, wait, Toxic Bulwark's not in the machine. Never mind. I was going to skip to make Toxic Bulwark stronger. But I would just swing for game. Nice. Okay. Berserker gains strength every time I take damage. That's never going to be bad. We get another free reroll if we won, or increase the amount of items that can be dropped into the machine by 10. I think this is negligible. It sounds on paper like good, but I also don't want to be taking damage, especially because my block situation is pretty good. So I'm not going to go for that. I don't have that many items in my deck, so this might not be particularly useful either. I could go for the extra reroll, but I think I'm just going to use my reroll. Oh yeah, that's a 3rd Noxious Cape, so this will give us 30 block per poisoned enemy. Like at this stage, starting the fight with 15 blocks useless to us. Junk Jet deals 1 damage to a random enemy each time an item is added to the machine. No, Noxious Cape is the only correct choice here. We'll go for the Smith Room. We don't need to transmute, so I guess we'll just upgrade stuff. Right. Triples the enemy poison. So it's definitely between these two. This will continue to... It doesn't actually increase our baseline block. It will just increase the amount we get though. But I feel like I'm at a point in the game now where that might not be particularly valuable. I think instead I might just make our poison flask stronger. And why not? We'll go for this way just for some events. We're on 460, so we're not far from beating the game now either, which is cool. There is an endless mode as well. If we beat the end boss, we can just carry on until the enemies outscale us, which is cool. But if we do beat the boss, I'm tempted to do a new run just to get a few runs in before I get too tired. Try some other characters out. Okay, this will triple... Oh wait, that was pointless. That's not going to do much. Needs to have a spell. What time are you streaming till? I plan on streaming till about 11 o'clock. I'm trying to make a point of like getting 3 hours out of a stream. So I'll be around until then. If you've got other things to get on with, mate, not to worry. It's been nice seeing you. Hope you enjoy whatever you need to be getting on with. But I'll be doing a few runs, so I'll be here. Okay, so... Go here. Triple some poison up. Bye, fishy. I think this sword and shield character is dead adorable. Try and drop him back later. Congrats on the new dude, thank you. Yeah, Mother's going to be interesting. I think Lee's going to be hospitalised. I think he's going to take it hard. I might see you later, dude. If not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Right, take care, mate. Right, this is an easy clap. Okay, large thorn. See, it's not necessarily machine fodder I want out of the thorn thing. I'd rather have perchromatic stuff and those passive buffs instead of things that are just going to clog my machine up. So I'm not taking that. Go for another poison dagger. We will. Right, okay, so it's the piranha thing. So am I going to be able to do this? Let's see if they get out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Fan. Oh, Fan's an interesting one. Fan's very interesting. So Fan basically, whilst it's in the machine, just blows shit everywhere. Although I don't necessarily like it unless it is fully upgraded. I think I might not bother. I think it's just a bit of a meme item for this run, I think. I think in general, to be honest, it's a bit of a meme item. It's fun though. I used it I've used it once or twice, and I did have a good time with it. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this this machine. You always pick up shit tons of spikes, but I'm gonna go for all three just because I'm greedy. We'll be coming up to a heal room anyway, so let's just grab as many of these. Ah, no. Never mind. Golden armor increases maximum health for 2 for each 10 coins. So I don't have enough of an economy for this to be worth it. So I might as well go for this just on the off I do only collect a single drop. Which, to be honest, with all these daggers saturating the machine, I don't think that's going to come up too often. Okay, front guy's down. If I can help it, I'd like to get a poison death. Okay, front guy's going to die to poison. That'll get bulwark stronger. Am I going to full block? I will. Yeah, I'm just going to tactical skip. Maybe get another fistful of poison. That shouldn't kill, right? Yeah, and then skip. Let him die to poison. Get bulwark stronger. No. Nah, we're skipping that. Okay, so this is the queen bee. I always think looks like a panda bear, but it's actually a bee. She just throws honey in the machine. I don't necessarily think she's particularly a problem for most builds. And this is the bomb guy. I think I'll go for queen bee. Could do with some health. Okay, so I don't want to be collecting these items up because I think they're all negative debuffs. Permanently decreases health by 10. Permanently increases enemy damage by 20%. Permanently increases enemy health by 20. So yeah, we never want to pick these. Well, actually, saying that, there's probably some synergies that would benefit from it. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Do I want any of these? This gives me spikes. I don't want another leech, that's for sure. Poison daggers. There's a chance of getting... There's a decent chance of getting poison daggers, like a 25%. What's bingo do? 10 coins to the machine when you pick up 4 identical items, except for gold coins and fluff. How much money do I have? 58. I'll spin it once. I'll only take a poison dagger though, to be honest. Come on. Yes, we take it. Okay, but I don't think we need more than that. I think I might just work on making this machine stronger now. Like, just run it through the blacksmith. To be fair, if I can get a blacksmith, like a blacksmith voucher from one of these fights, that would be pretty ace. Oh, actually, those honey balls are massive. I really need block thinking about it. Yes, there we go. That'll keep me. That'll keep me up. Very nice. And we should be able to full cover that. Oh, she puts water in the machine as well. I didn't know that. Excuse me. Why would she want to put water in the machine? The honey balls, that just completely goes against the honey ball thing, doesn't it? Will I swing for game? Okay. I don't think we have any issue dying here. I'm just going to hopefully swing here. Yes. 207 damage. That's what we're talking. Additional perk choice on the Perkamatic could be good. Lucky dice. That's just a random ability synergy. We don't need that. We don't want fluff. If it was out of these three, I'd definitely be picking this. But I think I might just re-roll because I want a chance at Blacksmith Voucher. Oh, I could re-roll for Blacksmith Voucher actually. I might dig. Because none of these are good. This, I need a propeller claw for this, so that's useless. Let's see if I can dig for it. Oh. This gives me more money if I have poison. This might be the economy thing we need. If I'm going for this, I am going to keep going for Endless, I think, because I want to actually benefit from it. Oh, I really want the blacksmith thing. I'd be stupid not to go for this. Let's go for it. I should be able to at least upgrade one thing with the money I have. Oh, I can do two of these actually. Okay, we got two upgraded poison daggers. That's fine. I'm not going to be able to afford the junk thing. Oh, actually, I might be able to after a few encounters, actually. Let's see how we get on. I'm probably best taking Bulwark here. The front guy dies. No one's hurting me here. Okay, he's gonna die, we get money. Cool, yeah, that's how it works. I wish it was coins per 10 stack. That would be really broken. Okay, so we go 25. Which I can probably take, because it's going to only go down... And in fact, no, I've got 3 lots of Noxious Cape. I'm pretty fine. I'm just going to triple its poison. Nice. Is that actually stacking? I might have missed it, but I didn't feel like that stacked last turn. Okay, let's do the fight before we go into the trash place, because then I'll have loads of money to play with. Because I want Leech gone. Leech can piss off. It's not acquired. I really want that grenade, but I really don't want that leech. I might be able to afford to get rid of the big shields as well, thinking about it. I'm going to let Bulwark get stronger. Amazing. Right. If there was a time to get Leech, it'd be now, just to get it out of the way. Oh, it does. Yeah, Poison Bulwark is stacking. That's fine. And then make Bulwark stronger. Amazing. Spiky Stress Ball. Increases strength by 3, but adds 3 Stress Ball spikes to the machine. Attacks the nearest enemy for a damage. Take 5 damage when collecting this item. No, thank you. Of course I want another Poison Dagger. Okay, so Leech, sorry, you're gone. I might actually get rid of the big shield as well, because it is quite a bulky item, and I think this Bulwark item... I genuinely don't think we're going to need to collect block for a long time with what we've got, and I think the Bulwark's going to be more than enough, so... Bye. I'll save the rest of my money. Okay. Final room of the main game. Once we beat this boss, we're in endless mode. I do fancy my chances, but I have been caught out before. Okay. Right one's completely useless. Deep cut will happen sometimes, so I suppose we're going for that. Okay. I can now just poison with Reckless Abandon now, not without fear of the Leech. Leech wasn't a good idea. Not in the direction this went. Okay, so that front guy's got Reflect on, which is something to consider. Okay, we'll apply poison. It's fine. Yeah, we're steamrolling at this point. Nothing can touch us. No, thank you. I just got rid of you. Brass Knuckle, attach the first enemy for 2 damage, gives you a dodge. I think we're fine for out into this. I've got a bit of money, let's do this. No, we're skipping. Okay, we've got another harpoon. Oh, I'm assuming I get gold if I hit the golden fish. I also... Yes, got it. Fire extinguisher. No. See, on the last floor, Granny's always gone, and I don't know what that's about. Is she the real mastermind? She's gonna be the real mastermind, isn't she? Okay, so this is the quote-unquote main boss. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. He has a mechanic where he drops a bunch of piggy banks into the machine. If you pick them up, it makes them stronger. So we just gotta be careful with our pickups, really. There we go. So we've just got to skirt around these piggy banks a little bit. Our own piggy bank counts, I think, as well. He's going to deal 48 damage to me. I should still be fine, though, because of my noxious capes. Yeah, 1 damage, but that's not that bad. 43 incoming. Let's grab this. And then I would like to triple his poison. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. Should be fine. We're scaling at a suitable rate, so it's not a big deal. I think we have lethal here. If I can just get... Oh, actually, he's proper cramming my machine up here. Yeah, this is where it gets worrying. I might dig for the bulwark. Stall it out a little bit. Yeah, this isn't actually too atrocious because I can triple his block and I can increase... Oh, no, I didn't pick it up. That's bad. I should still live. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's fine. And that's Dungeon Crawler. We beat the run. On the easiest setting, by the way. But, like, yeah. This is the first time I've beaten it with the main guy. And he gets his lucky rabbit's claw back. So I unlocked body armor, gain 5 block at the start of every turn, and Sir Bunalak's lucky paw. Your health is increased by 15, and you start each turn with 10 block. I don't know what these lucky paws do. I've been getting them. I assume it might be something to do with higher ascensions, and you can like have these as passives. We're gonna carry on though. So yeah, let's just turbo through it. Alchemist coupon's pretty good. These coupon ones are very good because you get a freebie from them, but we're not probably going to be using the Alchemist this run. I picked this up and I just genuinely do not know what it does. I might have to look this up because I don't recall seeing an enemy an item that's called Ethereal. I've never heard it, so I'll have a look at that. But poisonous weapons stacking, we'll take that. Yay, achievements. Do I want to dump anything out of my deck now? Whoops, wrong one. I mean, I could get the piggy bank gone because we now have a method of getting income off our poison. So I might just remove this, leave the room, and I'm just going to dump the rest of it into just upgrading everything I have. Okay, and now we carry on to death. Oh god, that's more damage than I would have liked this early on. Yeah, my block relies on enemies being poisoned. I need to remember that. That said, then I might actually gun for more poison grenades as they come up, because they do deal poison damage to everyone, not just the front guy. I want to make it so his heal amounts for nothing. This will deal 120 damage to him if I pick it up. Bye. Okay. Treasure chest. The submerged... Okay, yeah, so it attacks nearest enemy for 13, opens up when submerged at the end of your turn, it adds 3 random items. So we need water for this, so that's not happening. Smog Bomb. Gives you a dodge and applies 3 poison to everyone, including yourself. Damn it, I think poison gets through block. It both does and doesn't help me. Do I have a heal mechanic? I don't have a heal. Yeah, if I had a passive way of healing, that might have been handy. I don't think I'm going to take that. I mean, dodge is nice because dodge lets me skip some damage a turn as well. Has a cooldown. I'm going to keep an eye on these symbols, see whether Ethereal's one of them. Is this Ethereal? Oh, this is Ethereal. This item can only be collected once per fight. That's what that means. Okay, so with that in mind then... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I figured out what Ethereal means now. So my only Ethereals are this and this. So it could be worth me stacking the Ethereal thing then. That actually is a lot stronger than I thought it would be. I should have been picking that up. Never mind. For now though, I think I'm going to save my money for smithies. What are these? Fiery Spike. Spikes apply fire to the attacker instead of dealing damage. Does 1 damage at the start of the turn and gets removed afterwards. For me, I think that's not particularly synergistic. This heals. I mean, we'll take that. Okay, 13 damage incoming. Yeah, looking at what we're doing here, I feel like just getting like 2 or 3 more smoke air poison grenades could be really good. Just to assure that we're always getting like a lot of block. I think getting some of those triple your poison items could also be really good as well, especially if they are ethereal. Another serrated blade. Again, I don't think we need the serrated blade. I think I'm also going to skip these. Can I put... Oh, amulet of strength's not bad, but again, it's not really our synergy. Let's see if I can get... Like I said, if I can push a smoke grenade out. Oh, we ran out of rerolls. Oh, I've completely nuked my money doing that. I shouldn't have done that. My hubris. Okay. I don't think I've ever had this machine. This seems like strangely tame compared to what I'm used to with this character. Cactus, no thank you. Right, Yeti guy. I can't remember what this guy did. He debuff. Oh, I think he applies frost damage and just hits a lot. Okay. 36 damage. So we should block him. I'm trying to skirt around that triple potion. Just because I want to really scale it up. Okay, this will give him like 192 poison damage if I did it now. Hang on. What would it be if I got one more lot of poison off on him? And the frost is slowing me down here quite a lot. Does he ever deal 136? I think he might genuinely not be able to bother me. Yeah, I genuinely don't think this guy's going to be able to hurt me at any point if he just keeps doing 36s. It kind of would become a win more situation. And that's that he is stacking up the frost pretty badly. I'm going to release the triple poison now. There we go, 404 poison. He's dying next turn. Shatter extent necessarily remove all frost stacks and deal additional 1 damage for each stack. Okay, so he does have a big thing going on for him. But I'm not going to let that happen. Okay, and Bulwark can get some more block. Okay, Deep Cuts, Paramaniac, we'll reroll this. Bulwark, Swamp, Lucky Healing. We'll just take the free block. What's this guy doing? Rewards you the coin with 1 coin when defeated. Coins times 104. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to look that like gift horse in the mouth. Especially since I completely and utterly destroyed my money rerolling. Let's see if I can nibble that, and then I'll try and I'll triple the poison afterwards. And this should get lethal on the front guy before he blows up. Nice. Or is he going to run away now? Oh, okay. Oh, no, no. Did I kill him? Did I kill him? Oh, no, no. Now we skip. I hate this one. That went pretty well. Fire Oil and Lucky Chip. Gives you a buff where each attack applies to fire. Attack random enemy for 16 damage. If you kill an enemy, you get 10 coins. If the enemy survives, you should lose 10 coins. I don't like either of those. Oh, this is a bad one. I'll try and dig for one of them. Oh, that's not good. That was absolutely shocking. Never mind. Oh, okay, I might actually be able to grab 2 of them here. I'm doing it. Come on. Okay. Increased damage by 10. I mean, both of these are good. We'll take them. Okay, let's... They're dealing a lot of damage. Actually, this is getting pretty ropey. 30, 42, so 52 damage. It won't kill us. In fact, oh no, we're probably completely fine because we're about to get 60 block. Never mind. Nothing to worry about. Okay, that front guy's going to drop honey into the machine in just a second. Can't swing for game yet. Well, I can really give him a bad day with his poison. Can I triple it, please, game? Yeah. Sound. Nah. I really do want that. I really do want the poison grade to show up. Right. Let's just keep making things stronger. So we're almost fully upgraded here. We've got 12 daggers I need to keep to catch up as well. Am I in a position where this guy, Robbie Longfinger, I don't think we are. Because if he took our serrated and like the grenade and the flask, that would be a problem. So I think I am just going to sensibly go for Mathilda, especially because Mathilda's gimmick doesn't really bother us too much. I have a good chance to get some health here. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to go for the coinage. Okay, there is a few poison buffs here. I think that one's a poison buff that just dropped in. Suspicious green roll at the start of each fight apply. Oh, okay, that's incredible. That's going to trigger off the Noxious Cape straight off the bat. Okay. Multi-fights aren't going to be as big of a deal now if we don't get the grenade. In fact, thinking about it, the grenade isn't necessarily... Getting more grenades now isn't necessarily a problem. Because they only give 5 poison anyway. So we could probably afford to not bother. We might just... I might just saturate the machine with daggers if that's the case. Like, collect loads of money. Upgrade as many daggers as I possibly can that I find. Oh wait, that was a reflect. Oh, I'm stupid. I need to be careful. He's about to get... I'm about to be 43 block. I don't think that's too bad. I'll take the 5 health. We got the flask back. That's nice. How does reactive plating work again? Get a block each time an item is added to the machine after the first turn. Okay, cool. Right, 186. I can put him up to like nearly 600 poison doing this. Nice. Amazing. Oh, I got the shredder coupon. So it's just a free shredder each time I come across that. It's the blacksmith one I really do want though. I don't think we need shredders that badly now. But I will take as many Noxious Capes as the game wants to give me. Okay, so block's not a problem. Yeah, these guys just aren't going to get through. I'm interested to see how far this is going to go. But this is quite a... I mean, it's a cool little synergy, but it's quite tedious at this point. There's not a great deal of strategy to it anymore. They are just like, sort of just not taking much damage here and just like just sitting it out. We'll see how far it takes us, because I imagine these are going to like snowball out of control eventually. Oh, they've got thorn damage. Do I have to worry about thorn damage too much? I mean, I might grab the bulwark here just to mitigate it a little bit. Just so I can throw his fistful of knives at that clown's face. Okay, front guy's dead. Might just triple the block, triple the poison. Why's my health going down? I'm not paying attention to my health at all here. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm on 30. Okay. I need to pay attention. I think that thorn damage was going over my head a little bit there. All glass items that are ready to use an additional time and collected. That doesn't work for me. I'll reroll a handful of times just to see if I get a smoke grenade. The game really wants me to use the fan. I just don't think most of my weapons are metal, which I think doesn't blend into this. Yes, screw it, I'll take it. Why not? It could be funny if I can get it. If I can get it upgraded, then it'll just. Well, you'll see what it does now. Like, it's just gonna blow shit. Really useful for fluff builds. But it might get a weapon. It might get a bit of 2 in there. If it just becomes a nuisance, though, I'll take it out. If anything, it'll bunch things up for me. How am I on 16 health? What am I not paying attention to here? Oh, the poison. That's why. Okay, poison is still a massive problem. This might be the last round, actually, thinking about it. Shit. Okay. There we go. So poison... Yeah. Ironically, poison gets through my synergy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 2 hours 40 minutes? Is that how long I've been on? Shit. No, I've not. I don't know why it says I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes, because my life thing says 1 hour 52. I don't know where it's got that time from. Yeah, cool. Okay, we can get if at that sort of time we can get another one in. Might as well go for one that I haven't done again. I mean, we're not going to go for Toxicol because that was this guy's a poison guy, but I just want to see what he does. You can use Toxicol's Flask, which gets stronger by killing enemies with poison. Each time I apply poison to an enemy, you apply 1 more stack. So you get double the stack from poison with him. Applies 3 poison to this enemy, permanently increase the amount by 3 if an enemy dies from poison while the item's inside the machine. So it's the Toxic Bulwark, but for offensive. That's pretty interesting. Pardon me. So I did play as this guy once. Count Cloyler cannot block damage. Heals himself 10% of all damage dealt to enemies. So he has basically a vampirism effect. And I had a decent run with him. I didn't quite beat the game, obviously, but he was fun. I might try him. Yeah, let's do Count Cloyler. High delta means you go one more into the dungeon or each delta as an additional modifier to make the game harder when you're one level more to the next delta level. I mean, I could make it harder. I might just keep it at 0 until I beat them all, though. So, look what I'm bringing you. Lucky Paws can be combined to make you stronger. Win runs with different characters want more Lucky Paws. Hang on, so if I chose this guy, for instance. Ah, okay, so I can only start using Lucky Paws once I've beaten the game with them. That makes sense. Okay. So, yeah, so this guy doesn't get block. He can't block, but I get health back every time I deal damage. Let's see where this goes, though. Oh, I need to get used to having a terrible, terrible deck again. Okay. This guy's starting deck looks really empty in the machine, I must say. Heals 10% of damage. So I could go for like some ridiculously high damage build. Maybe like a critical hit build. Would be quite fun with this guy, I think. Because then I'm just going to deal a ton of damage and heal that much back. What's the game giving me? Increase block by 5. That's useless to us. Thorns. No. Increase damage by 5 each time it's used. Resets after each fight. Syringe. If I was to pick one of these three, I think Syringe. Attacks nearest enemy for 5 and increases every time it's used. That could scale. I think this is also the first time I've ever used Syringe, so we'll see. Oh, cool. So we've got a shiny in the machine here. So a rare enemy variation. Defeat it will drop 10 gold coins into the machine and also beat this guy. There's kind of another like thing you collect in this game for your bestiary. The shiny versions of things. I wonder where they got that idea from. Okay, and they've got coins in the machine. I think I already got one of them though. I do want to deal more damage here, because I don't like how I'm never at full. I can get another syringe. Yeah, why not? This is like a drug using Dracula. Okay, we got Blockmaster. Retains 25% of my block between turns. I could retain 25% of the 0% block I'm going to be receiving this run. Or I can increase the amount of fluff in the machine by 10. Which, neither of these things do anything for us. I could chance it and get fluffy and then get stuff which synergizes with fluff, but until then this is just clogging the machine. So I'm just going to skip. Okay, so FVV Fortuna. Again, I'm going to take her again this time because I think I want to get a critical build going. So which one's here? A critical hit token. Increase the chance to get items that interact with critical hit. And then we just need things that give critical and then things that increase the chance of critical. Okay. this lethal? Not quite. Nice. Alright, so we've got our good friend the poisonous weapons back again. Dodge it. Each time you dodge an attack, deal 10 damage to the attacker. Increase strength by each time I deal fire. Probably not. Fire spikes, no. Get 1 coin each time I attack an enemy. I'll go for that. Get some early economy going. I don't think I necessarily need to get rid of anything or upgrade anything just yet, so I'm just going to go this way. Especially because I've not got much money. So I suppose the current game plan is just to continuously pick syringes up. Nice. First attack's not going to deal any damage to him anyway, so... There we go, critical stuff. Attacks the enemy, the last enemy for 8 damage, has a 50% chance to deal crits. Thinking about it, do I really want to be giving myself the option between syringe? No, I don't. Actually thinking about it, this syringe thing might mean that critical's not an issue. I think I'm just going to lean into these syringes. We've got our good friend the leech from last time. We'll go for a piggy bank. Critical block, no. Neither of these do anything for us. I'll take this just because, maybe. Yeah, I think currently the game plan is just to feverishly pick syringes up and get them bigger and bigger and bigger. I wanted that syringe to line up with that piggy bank. That's what we want. Okay. There's gonna be 20 but I lose 5 health. Nah. Not really. I feel like a lot of our pickups here are gonna be more like passives than actual machine stuff now. Because this strategy is going to lean in me basically just continuously picking up syringes. Ooh, can I go for the double? It's fine. Sponge, pebble, marble. Well, that's something I could be going for. I should be looking for items that do things when they're stuck in the machine. Like the fan. Is the syringe plastic? It is. I think plastic items are lightweight, so the fan might actually be a good idea. Oh, not this one again. Am I going to be able to get that? Oh, don't drop. Okay, that's fine. I need passives. I'm getting all three. Right. Critical healing. Oh, I can take them all actually. Heal a kill with critical. Get 10% of your coins at the end of a fight, which are a maximum of 50, and get 10 strength if there are no items left in the machine at the end of your turn. This is never going to trigger. Let's get some health. Right. That syringe is blowing pretty violently, so I'm hoping it does launch into the machine from time to time. Oh, I don't know about this fight actually. This fight's going to be very interesting. I feel like he's going to definitely deal more damage than I'm going to deal to him. No! I could have done with dealing damage there. This guy might... Oh, okay, this guy might beat me. Oh, I think we're just okay. We're gonna pull through. Yeah. Nice. Right, what do we get? Critical healing, increase... Okay. Increase maximum health by 20 might actually be a sensible play here. Deal 1 damage to random enemies each time. Jumps added. I think I'm just going to go for that. We are now in a position where we can upgrade. I don't think the fan's worth being in our machine unless it's stronger, so I'm going to take it. And then these both are going to get stronger. My character's things triggers every time he deals damage, so it could be worth having more. Having the daggers in the machine still just to supplement that. But I might get rid of the big sword. And did I have I got an economy item, didn't I? For the thief thing. So I might even get rid of this as well. Okay, so that fan's going to be a lot stronger now. So let's see if it actually benefits us. I'm low-key tempted to get some... there's a passive that increases health every time fluff drops into the machine. With that fan blowing the fluff around, I'm low-key tempted to pick that one up if it shows up. Oh, the fluffy sword attacks the first enemy for 10 damage and adds 10 fluff to the machine. This is kind of setting up for the fluff synergy, but I haven't got enough in here to actually... If I had the heal thing, I might have picked this up, just so I can stick more fluff in for the fan to just catapult over. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Any drink converts block into strength. This is no good for me, this will not work. This just deals more damage with lucky abilities, we're not bothered about that. No, I'm not bothered about these abilities either. We'll keep off them. One thing I'm thinking of doing is paying money at the transmuter as well, because currently the syringe is made of plastic, but I believe if I made them into cloth, it would be lighter, which means they're more likely to blow into the machine. So that could be something to experiment with. So I think it goes cloth, plastic, glass, wood, metal in terms of heaviness. I might be wrong there. But I do want to see if changing them to cloth does have an impact on how far those syringes fly. I think the size of things definitely plays into it as well, because those daggers occasionally just go absolutely flying. Can you blow the syringe a little closer? I'd quite like to bunch them into one drop. Might be as good as we're getting. Okay, he's gone. Oh, we could put another fan in the machine. Do I choose Chaos? I think I choose Chaos. That just sounds fun. What does Ladybird do? Oh, it's a lucky thing. Okay, I'm not getting anything from there. Is there anything on here I want? I don't think so. Right. So the Cthulhu guy, what did he do now? I think he summons minions. We'll go for him since we haven't seen him today. Okay, so what do we want out of this? Healing coin tokens. I mean, that could be funny. Strength token, lucky, blocked by companion damage. To be truthful, getting stuff that increases our damage might benefit, just to make the syringe quicker. I think we take that. Sound. Okay, Cthulhu guy. Lord Squidger, I think he's called? Yeah. Lord Squidger. We have 2 fans in the machine now. It's going to get a little silly. Oh, well, now we have 1. So, my game plan. Make that fan upgrade as well. Turn my syringes into cloth and see if if I'm able to basically get 3 attacks off it by it being yeeted into the machine. It's going to be expensive to pull this off, so I need the money. Oh, he applies poison as well. And oh no, this is the vampire guy actually. Yeah, he has vampirism. Damage. The enemy's damage scaling is probably going to be an issue. We need to consider that. Okay, that's game. Right. Brute force, increased damage by 10%. This is what we wanted. And I want this, and I want to do that. And I'll upgrade a few of these. Yeah. Just upgrade them all. Because we're not taking out. I'm going to go for the Perkamatic though. There we go, this is what we want. This is what we want. The game's now an idle game. We haven't wow. The minimalist perk might actually be something that's feasible now. Oh my god. Can we blow the other syringe out? I legit might skip. Let's reload the machine. Go on, go on. You know where you want to send them. Oh my god, they're on top of the claw. Go on, go on. Okay, I'll give you a hand. I'll give you a hand. Oh, I wish the other side of that drop zone as well. Nice. That's funny. Okay, Swipe around, attacks the nearest enemy for damage, swims around in submersion, eats fluff. This needs water, so we can't do that. I need to start saving money for when I get the transmogrifier. Not that I think it's necessary anymore, but I want to see how changing the material to cloth makes this any more funny. Oh, I saw the blacksmith coupon. It didn't drop in time. This doesn't do anything for us. I guess we take this just in case. Ooh, shiny guy. Shiny holy slime. Bunch him up for me. Very nice. Morning Star, I've not seen this one. Attacks the nearest enemy dealing 100% of your blocker's damage, so yeah, completely and utterly irrelevant. One more. Warhammer attacks the nearest enemy for 15 damage, increased by 10 now. I'm going to go for this guy purely because we've not seen him this run. But I don't... As long as he doesn't take both of our syringes off us, I think we're fine. Oh, I don't like the way out of this. Don't pick out... Oh, good. Okay. Alright, so this guy is going to rob 3 of our items off us after the first run. I don't know if he robs... Does he rob from the machine? Oh, this is insane. No, don't put the syringe up there. Get them in the machine. There we go. I don't want to drop the claw if it risks putting one of the fans into the out of the machine either, so I need to be careful. Okay, he does drop from the machine. That's all the fans are gone. Okay. To be honest, I'd rather take the fans than the syringes, so that's not that bad. This was easy. Like, as long as it doesn't take crucial things like your strategy, it's not that big of a deal. There we go. Blacksmith coupon, let's go. That said, we don't have anything that needs upgrading. But only need it if we get something else that wants to stay in the machine. Like I'm going really for things that, actually, no, things that stay in the machine might not be that good of an idea anymore, because the fans are going to catapult them out all the time. I will take it just on the off, but it's not useful for us at the moment. Okay, this is what we want though. So this is the transmogrifier, or whatever it's called. Great Mage Augmentus. And hear me out. So what we can do is we can change these into any of these materials. I feel like cloth is the lightest material. I've not seen anything that ever directly synergizes with cloth. That's the thing. So I'm going to assume that this is a weight thing, and I'm going to transmute both of them into cloth. And I'm just going to transmute everything I can here into cloth. So we've got an entire machine now full of cloth except for the fans. So let's see how this plays out. Are they blowing around more? That's what I want to know. It could be the positioning of the fans, but it's not looking like it's doing too much. Oh no, I think they flew a lot more. Okay, it might actually be worth me saturating the machine now. This is ridiculous. Can I just like... Oh my god, can I literally like use the fans to blow things into my claw and not even spend my claws? Because if that's the case, that's ridiculous. I might legit never actually have to spend a claw if I'm patient enough. Okay. Go on. I'll spoon it just so I get more stuff in the machine. Yeah, I'm just gonna spoon this. There we go. I could just transport stuff without having to drop that's hilarious. Okay, so it could genuinely be worth my while just gathering weapons and turn them all into cloth. Like we could put this in for extra heal as well. Okay, let's start cooking. I need to go for every single transmute that comes up now, though. Because at the very least, I can use my claw on the things that aren't going to get blown out of the machine. For now. Because like that one... Oh, the one... I was going to say the one isn't going to get blown out, but it did. Whatever. There we go. And then I'm not even going to have to do anything here, I don't think. It's just going to... Yeah. Do we go for marbles? If we keep collecting marbles, that could scale. I'm just thinking of the fun stuff now. I've never used a marble either, so I'm going to put that in, see what happens. But it looks like that marble might actually be quite heavy. Yeah, they aren't going to be light, so... Just let the machine do what it needs to do. Oh wait, I'm in the way. Sorry. Okay, I bunched up. Hang on. Ah, no, I'm taking a fan out. What am I doing? I'm ruining it. Yeah, it doesn't like the strat works unless I have two fans. Dare I go for a third fan if it shows up? That's the mad science I need to consider. Because one fan doesn't seem to be doing much on its own. It definitely this is definitely needing more than one fan. Nah. Okay, let's not overdo it. I feel like the Frost guy's not going to be a big of a deal with this setup. Shredder coupon. Okay. I might just go for the critical hit damage though. Like, I really want this guy to just hit hard, and that's the strat. Oh. I like to call I would like to call this build OnlyFans. That's ridiculous. Oh no, pick the fan up. It's all going wrong. Ah, no. Nice. Okay, increase critical hit damage, increase critical hit chance. I think we do this. We either do this or we reroll and hope for the best, but I genuinely think we should keep our money for turning things into cloth at this point, so let's do that. I'll go Smith side. Let's get some freebie and make the marble stronger as well. That's a magnet. Magnet doesn't do anything for us. Ninja Star. Shuriken applies 5 poison. Okay, that's as much money as I'm willing to spend there. I wonder if the transmute is rarer than I recall, because it doesn't seem to be turning up a great deal. Both the syringes are gone. Is that guy clipped into the machine, or has it just been permanently blown into the wall? This is absolute carnage. Bye, eye. I literally don't have to play the game. Okay, so this is completely useless to us because we are not doing metal. I do like whetstone. I think it's one of the more fun items, though. I had a build with a guy who has like a magnet for a claw, which obviously benefits from metal items. Having this in the machine was really cool. But for now, I'll re-roll once, see what we get. Twice, not 3 times. Okay, so we got, that's the heal at the end of every turn, that could be good, and that's thorns. Gain 3 spikes each time I take damage. That's gonna happen a lot though. I think we take Hedgehog. We're never blocking, so it just makes sense. Is that a shiny fish? Oh, he's got little heart underpants. Let go. I don't think this is going to get old. Okay, we killed the shiny. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. No. It becomes infinitely less fun when there's one fan. Attacks all enemies for 10 damage. The great sword, though. Yeah, that's going in the machine. Poison. I don't think I really have a game plan for poison. There's a transmute coming up. Excellent. So we need to collect some money. Is poison a problem to us? Probably. Let it cook. Is that great sword interfering with this? Hang on. There we go. Be free! Okay. Try not to grab the fan. There we go. Speeding things along here. I'm impatient, I want the transmuter, damn it. Nice. Yeah, I think the Thorns acquisition was kind of like the missing touch to this. Because now we're getting a bit more benefit from taking damage. Cold Steel, each attack applies 2 Frost. We can apply Frost at the same time. Decrease the damage by 1, each attack reduces the amount of stacks by 40%. So this will just nullify it. This is fine, but it could be better. Was that the right play? This actually could be really good because I am really leaning into the money. Yeah. Okay, let's what's this? No, I'm not bothered about that today. Let's just transmute. Okay, so Great Sword is becoming cloth. Marble is becoming cloth. Ah, shit. I didn't do the wand. Never mind. I could go this way and do it again. I do want the upgrade Great Sword though, so I think I'll hold off for now. Oh, damn it, we already near the final boss. I thought we were way earlier into the run than that. Okay, is this enough to blow that Great Sword? That Great Sword is now cloth. Oh, no. The Great Sword might be too heavy for this strat, even as cloth. I need more fans. I got no fans, I need more fans. Alright. The marble's not really performing its purpose at the moment. I've not seen any of the marbles since we got it. No. The Ring of Strength could be interesting. Do we add some strength into this? Yeah, I think we do. Might as well upgrade it while we're here, make this stronger. Okay. Oh, a shiny snail. Is it going to blow the ring? That's what I want to know. Okay, the ring is light enough. I think we will get a freebie if we wait enough. I'm glad there's no time limits to these claws. Otherwise this would not work. Although I think there is one character that does have time limits against their attacks as a trade-off for a good ability or something. Just blow all them coins into machine for me. Okay, the marble's now blowing up. It wasn't doing that before, it was rolling at the bottom. So that's benefiting from being made into cloth. Just grab it all. Another Ring of Strength. I'm going to take them. Jesus Christ. Go on. Nice. Oh, there's another marble. Do I forsake? I feel like I'm going to forsake the marble, though. It's not. I might legit remove it. I don't think it's doing anything for us. So let's just get the Ring of Strength. Okay, this is the claw that sort of. It's like a reverse magnet, so if I play it here, that's okay. I'm not bothered about either of those. Okay, I'm fully confident we're going to beat the boss. So this will be another one, another W. Here we go. Global warming. At the start of the turn, give it off wasn't soaked. No, we'll go for the thief. Easy. The state of our health's looking pretty good. Okay. Main boss. Just let the machine do its thing. I'm interested to see how this machine interacts with the piggy banks it's about to drop in. Wow, we took 20% of his health off in one go. That's not bad. Okay, so they're not the heaviest. So some of these might actually go into the machine. All my strength rings are over there, though. That's unfortunate. I might have to persuade them a little bit. Okay, I picked a piggy bank up, but whatever. I might skip, to be honest. Come on, fans, you can do it. Those piggy banks are wreaking havoc. It's fine. I should be able to win this without doing anything, surely. There it is. GG's. It's 2 for 2. Yeah. We did it. We got Count Coiler's Lucky Paw. Heal yourself for 5% of all damage dealt to enemies, and we got the Hand Mirror, which reflects an attack or debuff back to the attacker next turn. Okay, so I've got 20 minutes before I'm calling it, so we'll just see how far we can get with Endless Mode now. So, we've got Dirty Money, which is a poison thing. Contagious Venom, if you kill a poisoned enemy, applies poison stacks to all other enemies. And Noxious Kick, so 3 for 3 on poison. I would have loved that last game. Let's just re-roll and see what happens. Ah! This. I think we'll go for this. Because the fluff is not staying in the machine. Cheeky upgrade on those. Anything in here? We've got the fluff sword. That might be actually okay to get, but we'll play. Okay, there is a strat to this. I think it's there. But depending on where you drop it, it's almost like you can sort of keep it there for a while. I'm just not very good at it, clearly. Shit. Come on. Yeah. Okay, we'll add a fluffy sword to the machine. So that'll regenerate the fluff and cycle the heal. Is the plan. Got a mug there. Is this what they mean by AI taking over? Like the game doesn't need me to play it anymore, right? Okay, and this will be a 0-4 round, yep. I think this might completely bugger me if I pick this up. They're useless. Dealing 3 damage plus 1 damage for each 10 coins I own. So that's dealing 82 damage, 85 damage currently. We take it. Oh, have I got so much in the machine now that the fans aren't loaded? Okay, interesting. Okay, so I've probably reached the limit of how much I can realistically put in the machine now for my shenanigans to be valid. So let's be careful. So fans should drop this turn. There they are. And just let the game cook. Or Dark Sword deals 25 damage to the nearest enemy, lose 2 for each item that gets picked up in the same turn. So this is interesting. So if I got this and it ended up getting blown into the machine, I assume that this 2 health thing will not trigger. It doesn't count as a turn. But I feel like this, even as a cloth item, might still be quite heavy. I'm all for experimenting. Do it. Although, like I said, I really need to stop putting stuff into the machine now because I need both fans live. Ideally, I could do with a third fan, to be fair. If a third fan comes, I'm taking it. Nice. Battle axe. Nah. Okay, I'm not afraid of him. We're going for this guy. I think that's the first time I've ever exceeded 1,000 coins as well. So this guy actually I might benefit from being patient with, because if I can kill him without actually doing anything and just maximise my turns, he's not going to gain as much strength. That said, I'm probably going to be healing a lot quicker than not, and I'm getting strength quicker than he is as well. So I'm probably going to be scaling my damage a lot quicker than he can scale his. Okay, this is absolutely fine. Do I really need to do it? Oh, okay. There we go. Easy. This is the most pointless power-up we could possibly be given. These two are also useless. We re-roll. We get the thief. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get rid of the marble. Don't think it's doing us any good. Was picking up this sword a mistake? I don't think it's necessary. I'm taking it out. And then I'll transmute this sword into cloth. This is already cloth. These are glass. These are becoming cloth. Is there anything else? That's... Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. Okay, everything except for these is cloth now, right? Cloth, 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 cloth. Excellent. Cool. I'm hoping removing those things from the machine as well keeps our fans live. Jesus. Wet. It's too good. As I said, I've taken a fair bit of damage from somewhere. Nice. Don't know. Right, does that increase critical hit chance by 10% is the only option here. Ooh, got a shiny. We had a fluff. I could probably stand to get another one of them fluff swords, to be honest. Saturating the machine with fluff might be a good idea actually, because it won't take out the deck. It won't stop me from getting the fans live, and we'll just get a boat ton of healing whenever it happens. So that could be a plan. Just increase the fluff count at this point. That's ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Attacks the nearest enemy, dealing 3 damage plus 1 damage for every 4 fluff in the machine. This later on might be okay. But I think we need to get buffs at this point. This is reflect. I don't want reflect. So what do we want? We want fluff. Let's go for that. Fluff token. And then this build needs the dough. Okay, those fans, that honey is going to ruin my day. Oh no, this honey is an issue. Okay, we're losing a fan. Okay, why would you do that? Right, Alchemist coupon. Transmute 1 item for free. Increase maximum up by 20. Again, this is negligible considering we're getting more health per money we get. Reroll. Get a free reroll? I don't think any of these are potentially... Be more strong doing a critical hit with a direct attack. I want a fluff one. Can I have a fluff? What are these? Decrease the health of enemies by 25%. That could be really good. Golden tentacle grows now filled with water, and you can use a tentacle claw to collect items. I think I'd have to go for this. Have I got anything that can be upgraded? I've got the fluff sword. Okay, we'll upgrade the fluff sword. Oh, and we can upgrade the gold sword as well. We've got nothing we need to transmute. We go this way. It does low-key feel like pissing into the wind with these claws now, considering the fans are just making it not viable to make a good shot. Okay, what we got? Oh, do we go for another ring of strength? Of course we do. This Dragazan's going mad with power. Press knuckle. Attacks the first enemy for 2 damage and gives you dodge. This actually low-key might save us from time to time, so I'm going to add that to the machine. Okay, we've got the harpoon. I want to get the goldfish if I can help it. Oh, no. Swing and a miss. Nice. Health off this one, which I don't think is necessary anymore, to be honest. We could probably phase the magic wand out. I don't think it's necessary. Nah. Okay, we haven't seen this guy tonight, so let's go for this guy. I believe this person summons like bomb enemies. Lucky, some sort of lucky ability. Gives you 5 health each time a lucky ability is triggered. But starting with 3 strength, we take that all day. You know, I low-key need the game to kill me, because it's almost running into the time where I was planning on calling it. But I'll see it through. I am not getting out of this chair until this run kills me. Random bullshit go. Okay, I don't have to do anything to kill this guy. He's not summoning. I'm not letting him summon anything. Come on, I just need 1 sword. Oh, that'll do. Increase the critical hit chance a bit more. Do I get greedy? I really want some more fluff. I'm getting greedy. Regenerate 1 health and I deal damage. This just stacks up with his already pre-existing ability. It essentially doubles it. Oh no, wait, no, he gets 10% return. Oh well, it still stacks. Did I want to get rid of something out of this build? Yeah, I want to take the magic wand out, I think. And I think the brass knuckles probably aren't doing me any good either. I'll take that out, and I'll take this out. This is still not cloth, so I'll transmute this. I don't strictly even know if it's doing me any benefit, but I'm locking it now. Oh wow, my health got melted there. Get it back. I need to wait for the fluff to leave the machine. I need some health here. Keep it coming. Like how bad is this? Okay, that back guy's gonna hit me for 28. Like if the front guy doesn't die, I think I'm done. Okay, we're fine. We'll survive. And then this drop should throw enough into the machine that we kill him. There we go. But we are getting very close now, I think, to game over. Okay, so we could double down on the hedgehogs. I think that's probably to our benefit at this point. Oh, claws in the way. Let me just check something. Are these... I really want another fan. I think it'll just be hilarious. That guy who deals 3 hits is horrible. Like, I feel like he's going to be the reason this run ends. Okay, treasure chest. Got me some Perkomatic. Is that the one that deals poison damage whenever I deal damage? Because I might legit go for that. Yeah. Okay, this guy's gonna be hitting like a dump truck. Got my claw. This is now football. Playing football. Nice. Oh god, that burn ability he's got is terrifying. There we go, we're fine. Cuddly, each collective fluff heals you for 1 health, we're taking that. We've got disposal and smithy coming up. Did I say I wanted to do something with that? Smithy to make the ring stronger, I suppose. I don't think I need to get rid of anything. I think this is the furthest I've got in Endless Mode. The enemies are starting to get to a point now where not even emptying my machine is enough to one-shot them in a lot of cases now. So the health might scale beyond what's viable. Sponge candle magnet. Just get all them rings in there. Oh, I'll do it myself. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, front guy's down. What are all these rocks doing here? I mean, the crit chance is big on him. That might be fine. There we go. I'll take a syringe. I'll take a syringe. Nice. 3 damage plus 1 for every 4th of the machine. This, yeah, we don't need that. Do we go for this guy again, or do we go for this guy? I think Mathilda. Actually, no. They both stand to be able to kill me actually, because the fire ability of the bottom guy might just completely melt me. Top one has reflect. Which, to be honest, the way I set the machine up might just kill me outright on this one, depending on how it goes. Let's just see. I'd be very surprised if I got past this boss. Okay, we've got some more damage. Let's see how healthy we can get ourselves. It's probably going to have to be like there. Okay, there's the reflect. So we need to be careful of that. Fine. Okay. What could potentially do the most damage here? Golden sword's already gone out the pool. Oh, did I just take a fan out? Oh, that was dumb of me. That might be it. He's not going to deal damage to me this turn though. That knife might be enough actually. Oh, we're good. Okay. Jeez, I'm gobsmacked. Fight with 3, yeah. Take some more strength. This needs transmuting. And these are definitely all, yeah, cool. God, they're dealing 51 damage now. This is wild. I've not actually checked. I wonder if there's any Steam achievements locked behind certain endless mode floors, because that could be pretty cool. Back in that gun for that. Get over! Yes! Okay, this isn't ideal. 191. Okay, yeah, this is where it ends, surely. No, he's still in it. He's still here. I am legitimately shocked. What health have I got? 92. I think I skip this. I think I just carry on. I'll go this way because we haven't seen this boss all stream. So, oh, why did I come in here? Oh, why? Health, please, Granny. Please feed me. Okay. So this guy drops bombs into the machine. He does other things as well, I think, but I can't quite remember. Just like all the fluff. Give it to me. Where did the hair go? It went to charity. No, jokes. No, I'm not actually joking about that. Wait, I made the shout to give it to charity. Evening, Loud. How's the social battery? I mean, it was time. Like, truth be told, like, as much as I liked my long hair, it was looking very unhealthy. Like, I asked Pixie. I said, like, give it to me straight. Like, how much would need to be cut off? And she basically said like about half the hair was just split. So it would have needed like a good 50% of it off anyway. So we were just like, well, I'm going full hog then. Social battery is buggered. I mean, I can imagine. Like, it sounds like you've had to be involved in a lot this last 24 hours. I mean, I'm pretty knackered here. Hope you had a good time though. I've enjoyed coming back to streaming, I've got to say. Like, Oh, there's GG's. It was gonna happen anytime soon. Surprised you're still streaming. Yeah, I am, to be honest. I don't normally handle it this long, do I? But I've basically got like a little game plan in my head. I think trying to do 3-hour streams a week is reasonable, especially at the point I'm at now with, you know, the fact that the house is up, the fact that my girls are a little bit older, so they're not quite needing as much like time at bedtime anymore to just do the things they need to do. So yeah, I'm going to try and get back on the wagon. So just to run the plan through, starting from not next week, it'll probably be the week after. I intend on streaming Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 PM till 10 PM. And then my hope is Saturdays at 1 PM to 4 PM, so I can get like a midday stream during the weekends. And I'll be trying to do specific things each day, so I'm hoping Mondays can be allocated to randomizers. Wednesday, I want some sort of like recurring game that I come back to, and I'm thinking Dwarf Fortress because it's just very chill. And I think it'll be quite good for audience participation and stuff, like I can name the dwarves after the viewers and everything, which could be quite fun. And then Saturdays will be for like one-offs and just random stuff I want to play. So yeah, I've kind of got a plan in place. I'm hoping I can stick to it. We'll see how tired I get, because I know I tend to flag after 2 hours. I've kept myself going though today, I've got to say. But yeah. I think I'm probably going to call it tonight though. I've ran 12 minutes over what I was going to do. I was just going to hang about till 11 o'clock today. But I've had fun. Like this game in particular, Dungeon Crawler, is such a cool little game. I'll happily play this again at some point if I just want to stream and chill something. And I think that's another thing I want to focus on as well. I want to get a few more games that are more like gentle and methodical, because like I feel like I can be more engaging in that regard, like talking about what I'm doing and just sort of take it easy a little bit. I think that's kind of the angle I need to go with streaming, to try and like keep the energy up. Like if I'm just coming out just all guns blazing, then I think I'm just going to tire myself out. So yeah, we have a plan. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I've also contacted Twitch because I'm going to try and get back on the onboarding process for being an affiliate again. So I know I turned it off whilst I was renovating because I don't want people giving me money for no reason. So I'm working on getting onboarded again. Hopefully they just turn around and say, yeah, welcome back, but they might require. I don't know whether they'll require me to like do so many hours again before they enroll it again. So we'll just see how that goes. I can't imagine it's a situation that comes up too often, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you for popping in, Loud. It's nice to see you. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one, but obviously if you're busy, you're busy. I'm going to go to bed now, I think. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I'll try and see you around. And obviously I'll try and catch yours on the Vesta streams a bit more as well. I know I've been sort of away for a while on that regard as well, so see you on the next one. Indeed you will. So I'm going to have a week off from streaming this week, and then I'm going to try and get onto this routine that I've set in stone. So hopefully the next one, it'll either be Saturday next week or the Monday, depending on how the schedule goes. But anyway, thank you everyone who's been in for watching, and anyone who is still in. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next one then. We're back. Goodbye for now. Take care. Have a lovely evening, Loud. Have a lovely evening, everyone else. Say bye.